Welcome to the Client Attraction Alchemy broadcast, where everyday women create unconventional lives. And now your host. She loves to travel, loves to inspire, and is passionate about helping you live your dreams. Monika Mandel.
Good afternoon, beautiful people, beautiful person who's watching this video. It's a rainy Sunday here. It's actually, we've had hail this morning. And I've just read a message in a private Facebook group from a friend who is overwhelmed and lost in her business. And I've given her some great advice, and I wanted to share this with you here as well, because I feel this is something that many of us deal with on a weekly basis, if not a daily basis in our business. And it's really important that you do not make this mistake, because it will cost you a lot of money, but most of all, it will cost you a lot of missed and wasted time and energy. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about overwhelm. I'm talking about the times when you're lost on what to do in your business, what the next step is. You don't know, which way to turn. You don't know what to say yes to and what to say no to, and that can be very challenging and also very confronting. Now, what most of us do in that situation when we are overwhelmed, we block out our overwhelm and we go into creative avoidance. So we make ourselves busy with designing beautiful workbooks or working on something that we've worked on for the last year and a bit. We also go and we start surfing social media streams. So we waste hours each day looking at other people's social media. And the more we do that, the more we feel resentment, and the more we start to get angry about ourselves and how we are stuck, and we start blaming ourselves. And it's a negative spiral that's only going to go down. Okay, you're not going to go up, you're going to go down. So the first thing you need to stop doing and avoid is to actually avoid dealing with your overwhelm. And when we are in overwhelm, we start being blinded by bright, shiny objects. So we are buying courses and programs because we think this is the next secret that we need to know to make us successful in business. And the danger with that is, if you have a habit of jumping from one bright, shiny object to the next, and you're one of these course whores who just keeps buying courses and does nothing with it. The problem with that is you're never going to get anywhere. And it's costing you a lot of money, but you're wasting precious time building your business based on your genius, based on your brilliance. And when you avoid the hurdle that, gets you to the next level, and you start paying attention to the bright, shiny object or other people's social media, or, you get busy with creative avoidance, then you are actually neglecting you. You're neglecting your business success. And instead of taking one giant step forward by climbing over this hurdle, you're taking one giant step backwards. And look, I'm guilty of that. I've done that more than enough times in my business. So I know exactly what it feels like. I know exactly the method of operation, how it plays out. I'm lucky to say I've built 3 very successful businesses. But imagine if I would do this all the time, I wouldn't have the success that I've experienced, because I would just go from one program to the next course, to the next promise of riches, of success and whatnot. And in not doing the work, and in stopping to doing the work when we hit a hurdle, we are sabotaging ourselves every single time. And I'm my biggest sabotager, and I know that. And I'm, doing the best that I can to work with that knowledge and to avoid sabotaging myself moving forward. Do I succeed all the time? Of course not. I'm only human, right? But if you are honest with yourself at the very least, and you see the reality for what it is, that you're actually avoiding moving forward because you're avoiding to step over that hurdle because it's too hard. It's too challenging, right? Like whether it's technical challenges or whether it's marketing challenges or messaging or system challenges, it doesn't matter what challenge you're dealing with. The fact remains that all of us always hit another challenge. It's just part of life. Like it happens in life and it happens in business. So the sooner you become honest with yourself, hi Lucia, thank you for the like. The sooner you become honest with yourself, the sooner you will be able to overcome your challenges, because you're going to start seeing your business with the glasses of reality rather than rose-colored glasses that promise you crazy success in crazy amounts of times with this new offer that's staring you in the face. And you're seeing a Facebook ad or you're seeing somebody else's launch and you go, oh my God, I gotta have this. And this major FOMO, which is fear of missing out, because you are stuck in creative avoidance, you're stuck in overwhelm, and you refuse to see the truth. You have a choice. Now that you know this, you can choose the truth and you can choose you. You can choose to give yourself a chance of success by doing the work, even when it gets tough, and especially when it gets tough. Because trust me, it will. Okay? There is always another problem to master. There's always another hurdle to climb. There's always another wall to step over. But if you do it with integrity and you do it with commitment to yourself and to your business and to your mission, then you can sleep well at night, and chances are you might actually succeed at what you do. But if you don't, you're not going to succeed. If you don't, you're going to become another statistic, and that's just very sad. So let's stop you from becoming another statistics, and let's get you successful. You have to do the work, and you have to do the work, especially when it gets challenging. Okay? And if you're struggling with that, get yourself a business coach, get yourself a mentor, look to somebody that is lighting you up, that is leading the way based on what they've done, and you can follow in their footsteps and they can lead you to success. Whether that it's me or whether it's somebody else, I don't really care, right? I really don't. I want you to succeed because I see so many women failing and they're giving up right at the precipice of their success, right before the tipping point, and they're making it too hard on themselves and they're going and finding something else. And so they're just wasting years of their life and eventually fail in their business because they give up. And I don't want that to happen for you. So with that said, have a wonderful weekend wherever you are. And I'm going to go and do some more actionable work that's going to get me to the next step in my business. Yes, I'm working today. Today is a Sunday where I'm working. It's raining. So I might as well just be on my computer, on my laptop, and get really amazing stuff done that's going to help me get to the next level in my business. Okay? Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Well, that's it for this episode of Client Attraction Alchemy. Make sure you comment below and tell us what you loved about this video, and we'll see you for our next broadcast.